Yo, what's going on, guys? So let's go over this week real quick. So, biggest thing I've noticed about this week, obviously, you guys know we were looking for 540 this week down here. You can see we finally got it, the middle of this weekly FEG. Um, and then let's look at, and then the biggest thing that I've noticed is, see, we pretty much filled in the very bottom of this weekly fair value gap, almost precisely, and that's where this was our lows today after NFP first came out. NFP first came out today. Remember yesterday we were looking for that 396 low up here, and we got it. We came down here today. The biggest thing I think though going into next week is obviously this looks like a big old um, 4-hour sell model, right? Like, yeah, we're getting some kind of retracement here, but the biggest thing here is these relative equal lows. I mean, they're one tick off. Doesn't mean we can't go up. We could go all the way back up here to this 4 hour first, and then pull something like this, come up here, and then maybe down to take these equal lows. I think it's best if maybe we just come down. We should come down Monday, I think Monday or early next week. Come down, take these equal lows. We'll see if we get any kind of retracement back up from them, from there. But I do think those are going to be a target, just because obviously it's still a big 4 hour sell model here. Then this order block has been killer for NQ. So this is your 4 hour order block. See how price came up, retested it, came up, retested it today, rejected again. But the biggest thing is we are now building. These are some nice highs here, and it's like a nice little LRLR kind of thing to where I mean, obviously this is going to be a target when we start getting good confirmation. Obviously we took a long today. Where did we take a long? Yeah, we took a long today. Targeting those highs, we didn't quite get there. Just got out at break even basically. We were looking for those 587 highs. Let's see if we can find it here. Um, so we entered. That's right. We entered off of the 3 minute. We had a 3 minute OBs. Where are they here? It was, yeah, we entered right here. So we had all these like 3 minute OBs holding right here. You see how price was respecting it very, very well. We got in here, we trimmed up here at like 72. We went to break even, then you see we came back down. We got stopped to break even. Pretty much sold high of day. The biggest thing I noticed about this is though, like when you come up like in a big like 15-minute 1 hour sell model, like we usually end up taking a lot, like some kind of like higher time frame like liquidity. Yeah, we took all these highs and these highs, but these are like these are the highs you're looking for, because these are all like smooth highs. Like there is no like wicks and whatnot. Like you always want to target where your smooth highs are, because the more highs that are there, the more likely your retail traders have got stops there where the market wants to attack. So the fact we didn't attack here was very, very weird to me. So, I mean, obviously, I guess all this liquidity was enough, but these highs right here plus this high now are going to be a great target going into next week if we get good retracement off these relative equal lows. And then pretty much that's about it for NQ. We'll take a look at the 4 hour. Obviously, the 4 hour, the OB. Just see what happens after when we take these relative equal lows come Monday. Um, on the daily, I did want to point this out. Same as the weekly FVG. This is the bottom of the daily that we hit here. The biggest thing with this daily is this is the last daily FEG in this range. So like, if we end up slicing down through this daily, I think it's possible. Like we're coming down for like probably this low, but if we're going to this low, we're probably going down to this low as well, and that gives us like a 15917 target. So just something just pay attention to. This daily FVG has got to hold for NQ to see any kind of strong retracement back up. Like even if we get some kind of like retracement back up to this daily, like I showed you on the 4 hour, this would also be your daily up here. It's possible we get some kind of retracement up here, boom, and then put in anything that can happen. But this, remember, those FEGs are not going to go unfilled. They will get rebalanced at some point, like as we're seeing right here. We thought, oh, we're gone forever. Nope, here we come back to fill in all these all these FEGs, right? Looking at the weekly. Another thing I could see, like I've showed you guys this earlier this week. I said I didn't say we're going here yet, but obviously this low on the weekly, this we could pull some kind of 50% with this weekly leg. We have this weekly volume imbalance down here, down at 15,389. Not saying we're going there, like I said, but that would if we come down and fill that in at some point. I think we will go there if we inverse this weekly next week. If we start slicing through here, obviously our next target's right here. But if we're going here, we're gonna go hit weekly 50% here at 15,742, and that'll be our next target for NQ. And then obviously we'll see what happens if we can come down to this weekly volume imbalance, and then maybe get retracement back up to from there. But like I said, that's all speculation. Have to see what more candles give us as of right now. We're to see what happens when we hit those equal lows down at that 335 level that we left today on NQ. ES, haven't looked at ES too much, but ES pretty much same thing as NQ, just a little bit stronger. You see we got, oops, you see we're still holding the weekly FVG, so still very, still a tough spot to be bearish. Looking at this here, 50% on this weekly. If things got crazy, it would be down to 45.04. So obviously quite a ways down for ES, but just want to point that out to you guys. Still holding this daily right here on ES as well. So you see we've used it once, twice, but you notice once we start to use it once and then we come back down again, chances of it holding are less and less each time, right? It kind of shows us, okay, price wants to deliver back lower. So just watching that on ES going into next week. But it does seem like ES is drawing down towards this low, right? So, because obviously it looks like a 4-hour sell model, this would be the start, boom, boom, up, and then it would complete down here. So, a downside target for ES would be 46.96, or what happens when we hit those equal lows on NQ, or we could have an SMT where one takes the lows, one doesn't, and then we skyrocket the other way. Other than that, pretty much today was just full of 50-minute or 50% retracements, right? I know a couple people wanted me to cover this today, but as you've seen today, we were just full of 50%, right? So this would be like your hourly time frame, right? If we go to our hourly here, obviously this is what I said to watch today, right? We have this, and what's the significant of this? This is below 50%. So I originally thought this might hold. We come down and get 50%, and then we come up and take all these highs that I just mentioned a little bit ago, back up to that 587 level. Obviously, we still could. Right now, we're still rejecting this hourly order block. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. I'm seeing so many things. But you see, we come down, we hit 50% on the hourly. We get a nice reaction. This nice reaction gives us what? This nice reaction gives us 50% from here to here on our 15-minute chart. And then what happens here? There's a 15-minute FVG here, and then there's what? This 5-minute. You see that we don't get over this 5-minute, confirms we're still in a sell model, right? Because all we did was come back up, hit 50% to reject this 5-minute, and then we push lower, take out a new low, right? And then we'll have to see what else is going on. But so right now, that's the next big thing on the smaller time frame to watch, because look at this. Here's another 50% back up. Filled in all the 5-minute FVG so far. Have yet to get over that last 5-minute FVG, and then we'll see if price pushes back lower to another low, and then we end up going down to take those relative equal lows. So just a quick thing going over the 50% today. Probably going to end it there with it being Friday. I know a lot of people aren't going to stay and watch the whole video. They would rather be short on Friday. So with that, hope you guys have a fantastic evening, weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.